The tour was confirmed. Fans adjusted their schedules, hotels were booked, and flights were non-refundable. Then, less than 24 hours before the event, Drake canceled once more. The Manchester Arena concert, scheduled for July 28th, was abruptly called off. With no prior notice or apology, only a vague mention of unforeseen ferry schedules and travel logistics. But honestly, who really believes that? Earlier this year, Drake made headlines for canceling his Australian shows, also citing logistics as the reason. Fans were doubtful then, and now they're furious, especially since he was already in town for the Manchester performance. Hey everyone, welcome to Celebrity Rap Showroom. If you're into raw, unfiltered celebrity moments and hip-hop drama, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. The rapper, known for his extravagant private jets and large entourages, is now claiming to be affected by ferry delays. Something doesn't add up. This isn't an isolated incident. It's part of a concerning pattern. He has repeatedly backed out of commitments, made excuses, and left fans who are crucial to his success disappointed. The worst part, he seems to not care at all. Drake's cancellation in Manchester wasn't just a business mistake. It marked the peak of a year filled with drama, denial, and avoidance. Now even his most loyal fans, those who stood by him during the Kendrick Lamar feud, ghostwriting allegations, and awkward live streams, are left wondering what's going on with Drake. Let's take a closer look. The Manchester concert was part of his heavily promoted It's All Blur, Big as the What tour, which has been running since 2023. On the surface, the tour seemed promising with high demand, major venues, and well-known opening acts. However, behind the scenes, it has been chaotic. Despite having over a decade of touring experience, Drake's team has struggled with basic logistics twice. These aren't small club gigs. They are multi-million-dollar productions that require months, if not years, of planning. You don't just wake up one day and say, "Oops, the ferry is late. Let's cancel the arena show." Especially not when he had just performed at that venue 2 nights prior. Indeed, Drake had already taken the stage in Manchester on July 25th and 26th. So why is travel being cited as the reason for the cancellation on the 28th, when he was literally in the same city? You can see where this is going. Fans are aware. Social media erupted as soon as the news broke. Thousands shared their travel plans, flight confirmations, and hotel receipts. Many took unpaid leave and some even traveled from overseas, and all of it for nothing. But this issue goes beyond logistics. It raises questions about credibility. Now everyone is wondering, was the cancellation legitimate? Or was Drake simply trying to avoid the reality of poor ticket sales, low energy, and a tour that's losing steam? Some speculate that the Manchester cancellation was a cover for disappointing ticket sales. Others think Drake was waiting for a special guest who ultimately didn't show up. Whatever the truth may be, the official explanation lacks credibility. This is what truly frustrates people. It's not just about the cancellation. Artists get sick, things happen, and dates change. But this situation was mishandled. It was disrespectful and, most importantly, dishonest. For years, Drake has cultivated an image of being strategic, smart, and ahead of the game. However, over the past year, that facade seems to be crumbling. Consider this. Back in February, he canceled his tour in Australia, citing logistics. But sources later revealed that the real issue was financial. He didn't want to extend his team stay for another week due to high production costs. He opted not to cover the expense, even if it meant disappointing thousands of fans. Now fast forward to this new European tour, and we see a repeat of the same pattern. Another canceled show. Another questionable excuse. Another city filled with disappointed fans. It's understandable for people to be skeptical. They certainly have reason to compare him to someone he's been trying to distance himself from all year. Kendrick Lamar. While Drake has been canceling arena shows with flimsy excuses, Kendrick has been selling out stadiums, rain or shine. Every date of Kendrick's Grand National Tour has gone off without a hitch. No delays, no cancellations, just electrifying performances that make history. Let's be clear, Kendrick is touring without the safety net of a major feature artist. No DJ Khaled, no Central C, just Kendrick, a microphone, a minimal stage setup, and tens of thousands of fans coming out for the art. Meanwhile, Drake is canceling arena shows at the last minute, further alienating his own fans. And here's where it gets truly embarrassing. Drake built his career on being the boy, on being polished, rehearsed, and accessible. He was always the one who showed up. Now he's the one who backs out, the one who no shows in a city where he was already present. Fans are calling him lazy. Some think it's due to mental fatigue, while others attribute it to his ego. Regardless of the reason, the consequences are clear. Ticket sales are dropping, engagement is decreasing, and most importantly, trust is fading. When you cancel 2 major tours in a single year with weak and conflicting explanations, you're not just damaging your brand, you're also breaking connections. This situation doesn't only affect Drake, it also impacts his team, vendors, and local staff who rely on these events for their income. Each cancellation sends ripples through the industry, impacting arena workers, lighting technicians, sound engineers, and hotel employees. Everyone feels the effects when a show is abruptly canceled. As for Drake, he'll be fine. He can return to Toronto, hit the studio, or share another freestyle on Instagram. But for the fans who spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars to see him perform, that money is gone. Being a headliner carries a responsibility. It's not just about the music. It's about showing up, leading, and setting a positive example. Right now, Drake is falling short. In contrast, consider Kendrick Lamar. Comparing the two is not only interesting, but also important. Kendrick is redefining what it means to be a headliner. He has no scandals, no last-minute cancellations, and consistently delivers exceptional live performances, arguably the best of any rapper or artist globally. Kendrick hasn't missed a single tour date, whether in the US, Europe, or even during rainy shows in Portugal and Germany. He's been everywhere creating unforgettable moments and energizing stadiums. He's making history while Drake is making excuses. This sharp contrast is significant. Kendrick shows that he cares about his craft, the culture, and his fans, while Drake appears to do the opposite. The cancellation in Manchester wasn't just a one-time event. It highlights a deeper issue, a change in his priorities, and a sense of laziness that threatens the foundation he has built over the past decade. You can have all the #1 hits and break streaming records, but if you can't show up when your fans need you, you're just background noise. People remember when their time is wasted, when they feel disrespected, and when their favorite artist acts as if they don't matter. Drake's fans deserve more. Not just better music, but also better treatment, honesty, and professionalism. At the very least, they deserve the truth. Until Drake or someone from his team is willing to step up and explain why these cancellations keep happening, they will continue to be viewed as acts of cowardice, incompetence, or ego. You can't keep hiding behind logistical excuses, especially when the evidence suggests otherwise. Fans are looking for accountability, not just from Drake, but from any artist who relies on the support of everyday people who invest their money, time, and trust. When the music fades, what lingers? The memories, the concerts, the impact. Right now, Drake's legacy is encountering several hurdles, not because of a lack of talent or unpopularity, but due to his apparent indifference, which contrasts with the dedication seen in true legends. The difference between Kendrick Lamar and Drake extends beyond just their lyrics. It includes commitment, integrity, and perseverance. One artist pours his heart into every performance, while the other is canceling karaoke events. You can decide who stands out. What are your thoughts? Why do you think Drake canceled the Manchester show? Are fans overreacting, or are they finally seeing past the surface? One thing is clear, 2025 is highlighting who is genuinely dedicated to the long term in hip-hop and who is simply dodging responsibility. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on